Ready? Oh! Ray Rice, Super Bowl champion, 8 tattoos and counting. My tattoos are a life story. Every tattoo has a different meaning to it, and I think getting this new tattoo with my daughter, probably the most special one that I'm gonna get, with my daughter's footprints on it and initials and date of birth. And daddy kiss. You're talking about the most, precious thing in the world to me is my daughter. So my rib cage might be on fire, but it will be closer to my heart knowing that she's there. I always felt like I wanted to put something on my body that was gonna remind me of my life. My first tattoo said only God understands. I got my mom's name going down the cross. I just felt like only God can understand the relationship we have between me and my mom.
My relationship with Ray, I would definitely say it's a best friend. We cry together, we laugh together. There's nothing that he cannot tell me.
My father was killed. Somebody shot him in the back of the head. So it was like, I had to be a man at about 12, 13 years old.
He always thought about me and helping me provide at that time because he knew there was no father figure.
My Sean was my oldest cousin. His nickname was Soup, meaning spiritually uplifting people everywhere. I looked up to him for everything. His dream was cut short in a drunk driving accident. That was a very pivotal time in my life right there because it was the one person I looked up to was gone. I was at a point in my life where I didn't know whether to start lashing out or I didn't know whether to continue to play sports. But that was one of the moments where it definitely could have went really south from there.
He chose to go right.
In terms of tattoos, I remember hearing the old saying that once you get one, you're gonna end up wanting to get two. That's definitely a true saying. I'm about to get the 914 one at the same time.
There's no way you're gonna get 2 tattoos at once.
If I lay like this, I can do it.
You're like the crucifix.
I still represent the 914 area code. I grew up in projects in New Rochelle, New York. My phone number still does start with 914. My mom works in my old middle school, Isaac Young. She worked with special needs kids.
This is it. This is the projects where he grew up. They put up Ray's name on the basketball court. Then it lets you know that dreams become a reality.
We ain't had much, but we made the best of our situation, and look at us now.
To do 2 at once, most folks, they can't tolerate that level of tattooing. It really tests your mettle as a man.
I've always had HPT, a high pain tolerance. You gotta work for anything you want in life. Nobody has to tell me that it's time to get focused. First time touching a football, I was 7 years old. It was a mandatory situation. Like, you had to play football and basketball if you were a Rice boy growing up.
Even as a child, watching how much he put into it, I knew that he was going to be a special player.
Just to have one Super Bowl puts you in a pretty special category. People don't even acknowledge me as Pro Bowl running back. They acknowledge you as Super Bowl champion. That's a pretty special honor.
Now I'm a Baltimore native and my family they're all big Ravens fans. So I'm waiting for him to run across the goal line and flex that Super Bowl champ tattoo. That's gonna be something special. I hope I'm sitting next to my dad when that happens.
I met some great people along the way in Baltimore, and we all got a story, and that's what, bonded all of us together. I had to feel part of the city, man. I want to be a Raven for the rest of my career. It's done. I want to be able to look at my tattoos and realize that in my life, it's definitely a blessing. Been through a lot of my life. I'm just telling the story on my arms a bit. Sometimes it's vocal, sometimes it's visual.
I have a double female symbol sign on my hip over here. I wanted to get branded, honestly, but I wasn't really about that life, getting my flesh burned, so I cheated. I just had the tattoo look like I was branded.